Today, kindergartners, for our writing assignment, I am going to introduce you to your folder that you have in your packet. It's a blue folder, and you will be needing that because we're going to be decorating it today. You do have directions in your folder how to do it, but I also thought that I would go over how you can do this. Okay? So things you'll be needing is some sort of a glue. You could use white glue like we've been using, or you could use a glue stick. I think I'm going to use a glue stick today. You could use crayons, you can use markers, you're going to need scissors. Probably one of the hardest things you're going to need is you are going to need pictures. Some sort of pictures of things from your family. Now you're going to have Mom or Dad help you pick the pictures, and you can just print them off on a color copy machine or a color printer, and then you'll need to cut them out to the sizes that you want. You also need white paper, and we're going to begin. So first thing I'm going to do is I want my name on the folder, and I'm sure some of you will have some really good ideas for how to get your name on the folder. But I'm going to use just plain white paper, and I've actually made two names. I'm only going to decide to put one on, but I thought I'd show you how to make each of these names. So this one is very colorful, and this one is kind of simpler. So to make the colorful name, what you want to do is you want to write your name with a black marker or crayon. Okay, now this one I did yellow, orange, red. So I thought I'd do this one a little different. I'm going to do it yellow, green, and blue. So the first thing I'm going to do after you write your name, you want to write your name slowly like a good kindergarten printing. Then you're going to trace all the way around each of the letters. And you can see that I'm just tracing around the letters, and if it runs together, that's okay. There's a little white showing, and when I go up inside the M, it covers up the whole middle of the M. You can see though that there's still a hole there where the K and the I are. Next I'm going to use the green, and once again now I'm going to trace around that yellow, and I'm trying to have kind of the same bumps or whatever you want to call it that I just made from the yellow marker. And you can see there I traced around, and you can see it's getting bigger and bigger, and what I'm tracing is not looking like letters now. So I'm going to trace around the green, and it ended up coloring that whole thing in. Then now I'm going to trace around the green, and I want to be careful to make sure that I leave the green and I don't trace over the green, and hopefully I don't have much white showing. Okay. When I was a little girl, I used to love making these, and I'd make them many, many, many colors. So you can do them however you want, but that would be how you could make one of these. Okay, another thing you can do is you can do some fancy letters. I'm going to do the fancy letters with crayon instead of marker, but you could use marker. I did marker here. So, and I'm just going to write this name. So you're going to print your name just like you'd print it, and then you're going to come back and add dots or circles, and you do one at the, if there's a line, you do it at the end of every line. I'm going to darken in my dot, going to add one at the top and the bottom of the I, at the top of the M, and the top there. Then the M comes, and here's the end. I'm going to do one here, and the M comes to the end here. Now if your name has an O in it, you're going to do one at the start and stop point. So O's start and stop there. So that is where you'd be coloring that in. Let me see if I can give you some other. If you're doing like an A, you would do it at the top and the bottom of the A. Okay? So, and you can also make up your own rules. Then what I did after that is I just came around and I made kind of some swoopy lines, maybe like a cloud, you might say, and I did that. I'm not going to cut these out. I already have these cut out. I think maybe I might use that one. We'll see. Maybe I'll use the smaller one. I'm going to now plan my folder, and I don't think I need my scissors yet now, because I think I've cut everything out. And I am going to be, you're going to need about 7, 8 pictures. I have 7 pictures, and I'm just going to be able to fit my 7 pictures on. So I have already glued on the pictures on the back of my folder. And something else you could do, if there's a lot of people on the folder and maybe you don't know how to spell their names, you know who they are, you could have your mom and dad help you figure out their names, and you could add their names, so when you're using this for writing, you'll have people's names already written, and that will help you. So this is my grandson Ben, and this one is my other grandson, and his name is Remy, and this was his first birthday. He had a baby shark birthday. And this is Ben, and he's at the aquarium. So these are all pictures that I could just start telling you stories about this visit to the aquarium. I could tell you stories about the birthday party. You guys already heard a story about my nephew and his football playing, but this picture reminds me of a different story. So the first thing you want to do is you want to decide where your pictures are going to go. I already decided about these. So now I want to decide about these, and I don't want to just start gluing, so I can make these fit just like that. I've got one here, and you can't see, but there's one there. The other important thing is when you're gluing these on, you don't want them sticking off the folder. You want them so they're inside the folder. Now you'll notice on this page, these photos are all going straight, but I tilted this one and I made it crooked. It's up to you how you want to glue your pictures, okay? And I can see that I can put these all straight, but maybe I want to have these be have one of my pictures here, one of these pictures be a little crooked. Or maybe I don't want that one there, maybe I want this one here. And actually, I think these actually fit really nicely having them just be all straight. So I am going to make them be straight. If you have so many pictures you need to overlap, you want to make sure to overlap in places where it doesn't matter. That's the roof. I don't care about the roof. I care about the people in the picture. So if I was going to overlap this, I could overlap it right like that. I missed his head, and I want to see the plants. Plants are way prettier than this ugly roof. So I could overlap my pictures also. But like I said, I think I'm not going to overlap my pictures. And I'm just going to add some glue now. Remember, don't put just the glue in the middle, because we're going to be using this folder for the next month. And I don't want your pictures to fall off, okay? So, and notice I planned where my pictures were going to go, and now I'm picking them up one at a time, and I'm putting the glue around the outside, and okay, and don't put any pictures on the fold of your folder, because they will just have a really big problem if you put them there. Okay, so glue around the edges, Now I can pick this up and I am going to glue this to the bottom. Okay, so now my last decision to make, which name am I going to do? I think I am going to do this one, and I'm checking to see where I want it, and if I put it down here it's going to go on her face, so I don't want it there, and if I put it here it's kind of crowding him, and right here it only covers a little of the plant, so I'm going to put it up at the top. Okay, glue that on, and I think you could add some more decoration if you like, color some more pictures and glue them on. I also probably should add some more words. I should add these girls' names, and I should maybe add different names, but we'll be talking about our folders more. So you could start working on this today if you have not already started. But we need them done by Monday, okay? By Monday, I think it's the 27th. That's when we will start using these in school, okay? So have fun making your folder.